Nasty neighbors, old problem, new wrinkle. When cameras get involved, get ready for a whole new type of neighborhood watch. Here's Jim Avila.
Come here, boy. Come here. You think you got something on me? You know what? How you doing?
America's long tradition of neighborhood spats and gossip has moved from the back fence to the video front page, and YouTube is ground zero. The bickering.
Well, don't fix it!
The brawling.
Come on, baby.
No more small claims court, it seems. Instead, neighbors turn to the people's court of public opinion.
Don't wanna be an American idiot.
The last word? All you need nowadays is a camera and the internet.
Come on!
In this clip, a dispute about overhanging shrubbery quickly declines into fisticuffs, or at least an attempt.
Come on, you.
Ooh, come on, baby.
Yeah, come on, baby.
Then there's the case of the yapping mutts, a desperate homeowner in Fredericksburg, Virginia, slowly driven crazy by the seldom seen but always heard Jack Russell Terriers next door.
That's
The dogs bark, he pushes record.
Sunday morning, 9 o'clock, this been going on for about 45 minutes.
Here, the dog owner makes a cameo appearance. But 14 YouTube videos later, those terriers are still barking.
So are you gonna pick that up?
Sometimes the right video can stop an obnoxious dog owner in his tracks.
Your dog's been in our yard.
This real-life caught-on-tape episode in New York State shames its central character into desperate moves.
I have this on video right here. Yeah, you have it. That would be very nice of you. Thank you.
The neighbor's so embarrassed he picks up his dog's business right away, and with his bare hands.
Thank you. Okay. Have a good day.
Steve Miller lives in a gated community in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida.
I was out here working in the garden and I saw a plastic bag on the bush. I thought nothing of it. I picked up the bag and then it was odd. There was something inside. I looked inside and it looked like dog poo. Then I noticed there was another 10 bags in there. So that's when I knew I had a problem.
Someone is dumping doggy bags of canine waste on Miller's property. But who is it?
So I went to the store, bought a video camera and mounted it on the house and just let it run and it caught all the action.
What his camera caught was a neighbor making stinky deposits on a daily basis. Miller edited the video, added sound effects, even music to create a YouTube event.
Now, I know you have to take a little crap from your neighbors, but this is ridiculous. Oops, you missed.
Neighborhood security writes the dog owner several tickets, but the best revenge, naturally, is saved for the camera.
They also made him come back and pick up his droppings.
In Houston, Adam Klebert lives in a pretty highfalutin neighborhood.
All right, so this is sort of the scene of the crime. Huh?
Yes, sir.
So Klebert was surprised when someone began scratching his Tony SUV right in front of his house.
Somebody had keyed the hell out of my car.
So they just had gone.
They did from panel to panel.
Klebert owns an upscale nightclub, Hudson Lounge in Houston, which has security cameras everywhere.
The first thing I did was call my audio video guys, and I said, I'm gonna catch this son of a bitch. Let's put some cameras up.
So the two cameras are up in these two windows,
Right.
And they pretty much can see everything in your driveway.
They can see my entire car.
Sure enough, Klebert's car is keyed again, but this time the culprit is caught on camera.
You see his hand motioning up and down, and you see him walk down the sidewalk and look back.
So you can get the idea of what he's doing.
Right.
The vandal keying Klebert's car? None other than his next-door neighbor, a former Texas state legislator and now judge, Your Honor, Woody Denson.
How's it going?
Knowing with whom he is dealing, Klebert decides he better catch him once more on tape.
You wouldn't have seen anybody out here scratching my car, would you? No. Why would somebody do that?
Well, who knows? You know, you've been blocking the sidewalk here. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
The judge, unaware he's on camera and now not in his black robes, still gives his legal opinion of the crime, the one he thinks he's gotten away with.
What do you think the penalty for that is?
couple thousand for felony and probably less than that, maybe 1,500 misdemeanor.
When Klebert took his video to police, the judge was indicted and pled guilty to a misdemeanor.
A local judge accused of
The story's been getting lots of news coverage.
Woody Denson said nothing.
The video's on Facebook and YouTube.
Your neighbors. You didn't want it to go this far.
Of course not.
Was there ever any chance you could have somehow got it together?
Sure. All he had to do was call me or come by and say, hey, I don't like your car being parked in your driveway. Can you please move it? And I would have done it.
Through his lawyer, Robert Pelton, Judge Denson insists he did not vandalize that car and has never threatened Klebert. The two continue to live just 8 feet apart.
How uncomfortable is it? I mean, these are not houses that are very far apart.
The only uncomfortable thing is when I pull in my driveway, sometimes I'm afraid that he's going to hire somebody to kill me. Or
do you think it might go? I mean, you worry that it could go that far?
Sure. But if he does, it's going to be on tape.